Yeah, stay back so you don't spook them. Well guys, we're up here fishing this stream up through these big trees, and there's a nice little pool up here behind me. I'm gonna get up there and catch a fish. Super pretty stuff. We're up here in the high country fishing these little streams that connect all these high country lakes, and it's pretty crazy when you can come to a spot and catch upwards of 50 fish on a fly rod. It's pretty hard to find those type of spots, and it's fun to bring some of my friends in here and let them experience one of my favorite places on earth.
These things fight like marlins up here. Hog guys. Come join your buddy. I mean, one after another. Oh, you freaking idiot. Seth has now caught like a small family of fish and put them in the side pocket, which is this little pool of water. We talked about seeing if we could fit all the fish in there that we could catch, but as for now, I'm trying to tie this little tiny tippet that looks like a spider web, and I'm gonna do some foraging for natural patterns. Like, if you're gonna be even more of an elitist than a dry fly guy, it's a forage and catch guy who only fishes with things he finds in the wild. And I'm trying to be that dude, you know? So basically I'm struggling to tie a knot too.
Yeah, stay in that fast ripples because there's a bunch of grass. Yeah, stay right. Did you keep that rainbow?
Yeah.
Check this out. We got back here to camp. We've got 4 different fish species. We're gonna start cooking them. We got some instant rice. And here's some squash and zucchini. And what we got going?
A little bit of bacon fried trout. We're just grilling them up. Rainbows, tigers are going on first. And then as they kind of cook, we'll flake the meat off of them and make some kind of concoction. I don't know what it's going to be, but
Throw it in with the rice and stuff.
Yeah, we'll make something
We
up.
can throw some in with the potatoes.
I got side dishes for days up here. So,
There's Sam. Tiger trout. Gonna put some salt and pepper. No. Tiger trout plus rice, zucchini and squash.
squashkini we call it.
More bueno. More bueno.
Remember when the guy came through and just laughed at my van? And I was gonna fight him.
Yeah, you did get pretty fired up.
A lot of people are like, why are you putting all the seasonings on the outside of the fish if you're not even eating the skin? And the answer is, because I want to. Ever heard of wanting to do something so you do it? That's my life. In a nutshell. You want to do stuff and then you do. It's That's what it's like to be me, okay? That's how we go.
Alright, tell us what order we have these fish in.
So we have a tiger, a grayling, and a brook trout. Pretty all in a row. You can see that pink meat showing through on the brook. That's what's up right there. I think brook trout are probably my favorite trout to eat. But I haven't eaten many tigers, and that tiger we had a minute ago was real mild. But like, it seems like a brook's like real firm and meaty, you know? And that's what I like, firm meat.
Why don't you give us a rundown there, bud?
So, when you debone these trout, you just grab them by the tail, pull straight up. Most of the bones come out. Kind of like that. That's pretty neat. A lot of good meat right here.
So you're gonna go for the brook trout?
Yeah. That's by far got the most flavor.
Like in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Got a bone though. Super good. I don't know if you can see that. Super red. Nice. Okay. Here's the grayling. A little toasty. We'll grab a piece right from up here.
That's better.
Alrighty. Arctic grayling. This is actually my first time ever eating a grayling. I've caught a bunch, but it's definitely like more dense, like more of like a halibut type texture, but kind of not super flavorful. But again, we haven't put any seasoning on the inside of these fish. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not as good as the brook trout though. And then, what is this, rainbow?
Yeah, the other one's a tiger.
Tiger. Some tiger right off the back. Yeah, the tiger has probably my favorite texture so far, like super light and just like no flavor. So if you're somebody that doesn't like any type of seafood, like this tiger trout would be money. Dip this in like some butter or like a lot of sea salt, lemon juice. Yeah, there's like nothing there, which I don't know if that's a pro or a con. I kind of like it. It's kind of just like a base protein that you can add any flavors you want.
So there is the camp setup for tonight. The old minivan looking plush. Like, that's just a cool shot. It's totally blacked out except for the van lit up. These guys are doing some photo. Matt's taking some product photos of the tent, and we're just kind of hanging out here in camp. We went down to the lake and checked it out. Right here by us is another one, so we'll probably hit that one or another one of these close by ones tomorrow. We had a bunch of fish tonight. Dinner was really good, as you guys saw, and it's been a really fun trip so far, really laid back, and that's kind of what I needed at this point in time. But we'll probably call it a night here, go to sleep.
Bird.
A bird? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like a dying child.
Oh, there's a kid screaming and a bird.
Oh, interesting. But we're gonna get some shut-eye, and we'll be back after tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Well, it's morning here in this beautiful little place on earth. Matt decided that he was gonna get up early and make us some nice breakfast. So I'm doing work on this breakfast burrito. Camera battery is flashing, and it's my last one, so video might be short. Just kidding, I got another camera. Finally got a fire going, but what a way to wake up. Seth just headed over to the lake. Matt already caught some brook trout this morning.
2 thumbs up.
Yay, great trip. Great food.
Yep.
Am I supposed to talk now?
Yep.
Well, we rolled out of camp, threw everything in, and we're headed down to fish a little bit more. We had a delicious assortment of breakfast today, like a wunderful breakfast burrito. Ate till we couldn't eat anymore. And now we're gonna cruise a little bit to this little lake down here, and I think the odds are good that we'll get into some fish with our past experience. Matt got up early and caught some today already, but I need to get on the board, and so does Seth. So just drive for a bit and then do a little hike to this lake, and should be into them in no time. But last night with the air was so cool up here, it was so nice. Like, I've been down in 90 whatever degree, 100 degree heat, and it sucks. This is so much better, so much better. Yeah. Why?
Fish about 12 fisheries around the United States, all on private company-owned land, preferably ponds in front of businesses. You catch some wonderful sized factory fish.
I prefer a pond with a cement bank. It makes a little bit better of a platform from a lawn chair. I get out there and I target the species that I'm after. All these fly fishermen I was talking about, this hatch is on and this hatch. Well, you know what hatch is always on? Rainbow trout. Always hatched in the hatchery, and I'm going to be catching them in the next couple weeks. But that's what I do. I get out there, make a nice bait ball, cast it out to the appropriate depth. Sometimes you're going to use the bobber, sometimes you're going to use a split shot. But you're always going to be successful. I see these guys out here with their fly poles, and they're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? 4 split shots, 24 inches a leader, a treble hook and a ball, a turbo dough. Throw it out there, let it sink. Wait 4 minutes. You're gonna have a nice hatcher on there. You don't have to, when you're gutting them, you don't have to worry about taking the fins off. They're already nubbed off on the sides. And I mean, they just go right in the frying pan. What dye are they using in that pond?
Are they using dye? What dye do you have in your bait?
Is it going to affect the color of your power bait when it sinks down?
Are the fish going to be able to see that?
What's the pH like in the pond?
What fishery
is it near a major road? Is there break
use every
dust in the
single
water?
bait at every single fishery. Okay, specifics here. We're talking about specifics.
They think, all these fly fishermen think it's so easy to fish the city pond.
Oh, we're gonna find what bugs are hatching.
Yeah. Okay. Find what chemical composition is in the water you're fishing.
What's the pH? What? Hey, your window's down. Your window's down.
Just sitting there spraying tons of WD-40.
See what we got here? It's pretty typical. God, the bugs are terrible today. But what we got here is what you typically see in a city scenario, and we're more a little controlled and higher set up for success circumstances. But sometimes nature puts it together all right, and we got ourselves a little fish pond there. What year is that? Where'd you find the 06? Man. Seth, move. I like the power bait when it gets a little gummed up like this because it holds on the hook a lot better. It's not as malleable, which is nice. You ever wake up in the morning and sniff your fingers and get a little whiff of power bait? Tell you, keeps me going. Bait master. Didn't quite get the distance on that one.
Don't have to get down the middle. There's a decent railing out there. Discard side.
Bait master. Instant. Oh. Shot. Beanheimer. Bait master.
Oh, get this guy thrown in here.
What's up now? Oh, son of a, are you kidding me?
I don't know where you got this 2006 bottle. That was one of the
That's
best
good
years
year.
they came out with.
That
Great
was
year.
the year before Berkeley merged with, who was it? Big Boy? One of those other bait companies, and man, they just had some magic going.
Had some magic on.
Casualty of war. It's a more natural bait.
Look, I'm a fly fishing. Just found whenever's on a stream bank, you know. Max stacks.
You're coming home with me. That's why you wear a hat, ladies and gentlemen. That hook would have embedded in the cranium.
Gotta treat your tackle like your friend. Just a little guy, he's just gonna go out there, he's gonna be a friend to a little fish out there and he can catch one for you, make your day.
I mean,
You have to know the critter you're going at. Most people think that bait's too old, it's too dry.
no. Is it?
No.
Maybe. We'll see.
Over the shoulder perspective.
Oop, came up, got him. Oh, he ate it. There's a thieving son of a bee down there. You get him. A real thieving son of a bee. We got top water action there. We got about 6 pounds of power bait.
It's the cleanest release you can have right there. When you hook them, you get the thrill of the hook, the thrill of the moment, and then you let them go right there. That is another Bait Master moment brought to you by BM.
And that's how we do it right there. I mean, I'm gonna go bait up again, guys.
Can't have it.
Sometimes the city limit's 4 fish, and I want to keep more than that, so I'll eat one raw on the spot, just so I don't have it in my possession. I'll slurp down an 8-inch hatcher, like sashimi.
You just want to let your bait slowly float into the current. So you're super sensitive on this line. See this line here? Super sensitive. Super sensitive. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a hurry. However, I feel like my bait may have come off the line.
But I still got a backup bait. Oh, they couldn't hold. Let me try a piece of gum here. This is an old trick my grandpa taught me. Piece of wintergreen gum.
Here we go. See, I was sensitive that time. I let him come in and feel the bait, fondle it a little bit.
Wintergreen gum.
This is another Bait Master moment brought to you by BM Incorporated.
Oh, and that's a fish.
Oh.
Ain't no other gum does what wintergreen does. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We definitely enjoyed ourselves out here. This whole time we've been like, this is the trip we needed. Just wanted to hang out, catch fish, eat some good food, pal around.
Like, we only caught about 60 fish the first day.
Yeah, wasn't
About
great.
40 in an hour today.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that fun.
We
But,
just
literally
just stood there and pulled them out of the water.
It was relaxing, I guess.
It was fun, and I think that we'll do it again next time we get up here to Wyoming, and we'll just try to have, Nevada, we'll just try to get some more stuff for you guys. But big thanks to Matt, Utah Sportsman. I don't know whose channel this video is going to be on, but if you're going to do anything, go check out Matt, Utah Sportsman, Instagram, YouTube. Puts out a lot of really high quality, cool content, and
is a good dude. So
he's okay. He's an all right person.
So you should.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for following along.
Thanks.
Catch you on the next one.
Good? Am I out? Am I good?
Thank you guys. If you made it all the way through that video, you have more probably patience than I would. That video, I feel like I should apologize for how dumb that video was, but it was also so fun. We were seriously just messing around. Matt was filming the whole time and it turned into, I don't even know what it was, but I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun fishing with those guys. And I need to thank some people who bought apparel. So a big thanks to the following folks. Melinda White is the first one. Thank you, Melinda. I really appreciate it. Tony Felix, thank you, Tony, for your order. Robert King, thank you very much. Jason Erickson with a really good size order. Thank you. Clint Cawthon, thank you, Clint, with a great big order. Hope you have fun on your camping trip. And Austin Wilmarth. So those are the ones that have came through since the last video I posted yesterday. So sure appreciate you guys supporting my channel through that and for buying my apparel. So thanks guys for watching this video. More stuff to come. Who knows what we'll do next, but I hope that you enjoy it. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one.